Everybody, it's Kaylee. I am back with another thrift haul. This one is kind of a specific thrift haul and one I did in the past that you guys seem to really like, and it is a plus size only thrift haul. So this is a collection of plus size pieces that I've been picking up over the last couple of weeks, and actually all of these pieces plus more that are not shown in the video are going to be sold exclusively in a Whatnot show that I am about to have. If you guys are interested in joining my next Whatnot show, it's going to be December 7th, this coming Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not able to make that, I also have other shows coming up and will continue to do them over the next several months. You can use my invite link, which is whatnot.com/invite/KayleeElaine to sign up for Whatnot and get $15 off of your first purchase. So you can get something for free in this show or another show. We run all kinds of good items, and like I said, this next one is going to be plus size only. So if you're a plus size girly and want to get something for yourself, or if you're just a reseller who wants to check out Whatnot, get something to flip, I've got some great pieces for you. If you don't want to join my show, there are also other live shows going on 24/7 on the Whatnot app. They have tons of categories, not just clothing, so head on over and check out what they have to offer. And if you're interested in becoming a seller on Whatnot, I also have a referral link specifically for becoming a seller down below in the description box. There is a wait process, but I heard if you use a referral link, you might get through a little bit faster. So all of that information is down below, and I hope you guys will join me on my next Whatnot show. So I think I have about 30-ish pieces to show you guys today, although I'm sure there's going to be many more in the show. Last Whatnot show we did, which was like a trendy brands like Anthropologie, Free People, we sold over 50 items, so we ran a bunch of items in one show. So there'll definitely be much more than this, but this is all I have hung up for you guys today. Some of them do need prep still, so ignore the tags and the steaming and all of that. So let's get started. You guys know I really love selling plus size because it is a factor that really increases value and usually sell-through rate too in most brands. So some brands that I don't normally pick up, I exclusively pick up in plus size. Some things are plus size only brands. A couple things I'm testing out. So if I am testing something out, I'll let you guys know. But I think almost everything that I've picked up has a really good sell-through rate. And a pretty decent average sale price, most of the time $25 and up. So let's get started. This first one is going to be Michael Kors. This is not a brand that I typically get, but I do like picking it up in plus size because the sell-through rate is really good. And I also like picking up like their leather handbags and stuff. But in general for clothing, it's plus size only for me. So this is a Michael Kors, really nice kind of career dress. I did get a lot of requests in both the plus size show and also just my regular Whatnot shows for career pieces. So I've been kind of keeping my eye out for like really specific career pieces. This one's kind of more business casual, but it is a really nice kind of professional looking dress. It is a midi length. It's black, which is a great neutral color. And it does have the little bit of branding on it, which I've noticed with Michael Kors does pretty good. If I were to sell that, I would say it'd probably go for about $35. All right, next up is Torrid. This is an exclusively plus size brand. This brand has gone not downhill, but it doesn't sell as quickly as it used to. So I feel like I have to be pretty careful about what I pick up. So I try to do size 2 and up unless it's something really special. And I try to look for more substantial pieces with some factor stacking. So this one is a Torrid size 2 blazer. Blazers for me in this brand do perform pretty well. This one is new with tags, so that's the main reason I got this, and it retails for a ton. It retails for $85, so some of these pieces are a lot higher end. If I find Torrid new with tags, I'm not going to say I'm going to pick up every piece, but most of the time I will pick it up. I find that that is a factor in Torrid that increases a lot of value. If I were to sell this on a buy it now site, I would probably list that for around $40. All right, this next piece is so cute. I think this is going to sell for quite a bit. It's cat print. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in a while, but we pick up a lot of like cat animal lover stuff, regardless of brand. We use the keywords crazy cat lady a lot, and it works. Like, stuff sells. So anything that's like heavily cat print, cat embroidered, cat themed, I love selling because it sells for quite a bit. So this is a brand I don't normally get, but I do like selling in plus size. It is ModCloth. I'm not familiar with this collaboration collective. This is a size 22 plus size, and this is a really cute kind of, I would say knee length, maybe slightly above the knee, kind of like fit and flare cat skirt. It does have pockets, and it's just, I don't know, you could spin in it. It's got all the like cute girly things going for it. And the cat print is just absolutely darling. It's got some star print on it too. I honestly don't know what this would go for. I would probably price this pretty high if I were doing buy it now, just because it is more of a novelty print. And like I said, the cat stuff does really well for me. So I'd probably price it at 40. I'm just making stuff up in my head based on my knowledge of what I priced things at before. That's where I would value that one. All right, this next one is definitely a brand I like never get, and honestly, I don't normally pick it up in plus sizes either. However, this is a nice fabric. It is cashmere, so that is the main reason that I got it. So this is a Jones New York cashmere women's 1X short sleeve little sweater. Gorgeous, like kind of jewel toned blue / green, like a teal. So for all of those reasons, I got this. If I were selling this on a buy it now, I just noticed a small hole from the tag there, so I'm gonna have to note that. But if I were selling that myself without the hole, I'd probably list it for $35, I would say. All right, next up, this specific item has performed extremely well for me in the past. This is the brand Talbots, which is a brand I really like picking up in plus sizes. This is a 1X. You guys have also asked me for outerwear pieces when I did the plus size show, so I am like on the hunt for some more outerwear, which you'll see also in this haul. This is a puffer. I think it might be actual down. Let me see. Either way, yes, it is down. But either way, the Talbots plus size vest, I have really good luck selling. I can usually get about 35 to 40 bucks for it, sometimes a little bit more. This one I feel like would go for maybe 40 to 45 because it is rolled down. It's a puffer, it's ribbed, it's in excellent condition, and it is a navy blue. So I think I could have gotten quite a bit for that, but really good sell-through on these. All right, this next one's an experiment. I didn't look this up, I just grabbed it. It is a plus size Draper James top. This brand, I believe, was created by Reese Witherspoon. I think this is her brand, but I've sold the like smaller sizing, like small, extra small, medium, and large, pretty well on Poshmark specifically. So when I saw a plus size one, I was like, that's going to be great. So I just threw this in the plus size show. I honestly don't know what comps look like, but I would imagine that they are pretty good for plus size Draper James, just because, like I said, the smaller stuff does pretty well. So this is a really nice blouse. It's got some like gold, call it flecks through them, kind of metallic-y looking. It's got like the peasanty sleeve and that ruffle detail, kind of gives me like cottagecore vibes, less the gold metallics. I really don't know pricing on that. I would guess 35. All right, next up is another brand I love selling in plus size. It is J. Jill. This is another one that for the most part I sell exclusively in plus sizes. It retails for a ton. This is a 3X super soft V-neck tee. I believe it is Pima cotton, which will add a lot of value for me. A really deep scoop neck in a really nice blue color. I noticed on the plus size shows that the like thicker fabric basic like everyday pieces performed really well for me. So like I sold a lot of like Lands' End basics. Lands' End makes a lot of really nice plus size stuff, really thick materials, and the more basics that I sold I noticed did pretty well. So I'm excited to see how this one performs because it is kind of along the same lines. This is a cotton lycra spandex blend, and it is super thick. If I were selling that myself, I would guess 25 to 30. Here is another one. I sell pretty much exclusively plus size. This is Logo by Lori Goldstein. This is a brand sold on QVC. This one is a 2X. It unfortunately does have a little hole from where the tag was. That makes me so mad. I didn't notice it until after. But they are known for their tunic tops. This is a really cute neutral tan with a little like peplum ruffle at the bottom. I'd probably sell that for 25 to 30. All right, this has been a really surprising bolo for me, not just in plus size, but in like size 12, I've noticed. Really amazing sell-through rate. It has to be this specific item. I don't know. Not a brand I typically get, but it is Sonoma cargo pants. So the Sonoma cargo pants I've sold a couple of in a size 12 for about $25. The comps are about 20 to 25, but 100% sell-through rate, like, I don't get it. I don't know. But when I saw this in a plus size, I was like, well, I'm getting that because it's going to do good. So these are a pair of black cargo pants. They are really nice. I just think it's like a very classic staple piece that people are looking for. If I were selling those on a buy it now site, probably 25 to 30, just given that it is plus size. All right, these next two pieces are both the same. I'll just show you both, black and this really beautiful, like rusty dark red. These are actually Old Navy, but a little bolo for you guys. If you're getting them at like the bins or like a dollar sale or something, you do have to get them kind of cheap because they only go for like 20. But the Power Soft joggers in just about any size are performing well. So this is the Old Navy Power Soft jogger. These are a 3X. Like I said, I've sold like size medium, large in the Power Soft. Again, like 18, 20 bucks for those, but good sell-through rate. So plus size I'm feeling is gonna probably do good as well. And these are a gorgeous color. So because these are plus size, I would estimate 20 to 25 on a buy it now site. All right, this one is also kind of a surprising bolo in plus sizes. So Columbia is a brand that, like at least where I'm from, people love Columbia. But for some reason online, it seems like the sell-through rate is just crap. I still sell Columbia down jackets. Those perform pretty well for me. But outside of that, I'm not selling much of it. Now, if you go to a retail store, Columbia is like hundreds of dollars, which is insane because I've come across it pretty often. But just as far as resale, it's not really a bolo anymore unless it's plus size or it's like downfilled. So plus size Columbia pieces seem to perform really well. They don't sell for a lot, probably looking at like anywhere from 15 to maybe 30 bucks, depending on the piece. But they do have a good sell-through rate. So when I can get them cheap enough, I like to sell them. So I thought these pieces would be great for a plus size show, as people have been requesting some outerwear stuff. So this is part of the Columbia Interchange line. So I think that this actually can fit inside of another jacket, but it can also be worn by itself. And this is a 2X, kind of like very soft fleece textured jacket. And the fact that this is a neutral color, I think is really beneficial to the item. I think it's going to sell it even faster. If I had to guess on selling this, I'd probably list this for around 30 on a buy it now site. I also found this piece. This is one of their more like regular Columbia pieces. This is a size 2X as well. This is a red fleece zip up jacket, and it does have the little logo here. I'd guess 25 to 30 on that. All right, this is another Talbot's piece. I won't go too much into this, but it is a Talbot's plus size merino wool sweater blazer. Sweater blazers in general are really trendy. And so I figured in plus size, they would be trendy as well. I try to really hone in on the good stuff for this show. So if you guys are one of the viewers that liked the last plus size show, I have tried to refine it a little bit and get some really good pieces for you. If I were selling that on my own, I'd probably sell for about 35. All right, this one is strictly style based. I don't know this brand. I just got this for style. I couldn't say no because it was so like cute and on trend. This is the brand, don't know it, but this is a 3X dress, very like, just very on trend. I don't know. This could be worn as like a drop waist dress, has roll top sleeves, full button, or I thought it could even be worn open like as a jacket or kimono kind of thing. And I just think this is stunning. I wish this were my size because it is super cute. So I was just curious to see how that would do because it is a very on-trend piece. All right, the next item, and one that I think will be one of probably the best sellers in the show, is this sweater. And I actually have another one, so I'll just show you them both at the same time. I did not know that Barefoot Dreams sold plus sizes, and I was lucky enough to have 2 in the last couple of weeks. So I pulled them for a Whatnot show. One I think came from wholesale, and the other one I actually found in my local area. So it's just funny how it all works. So this is a Barefoot Dreams Bamboo Chic Light Cardigan, size 1X. This one is super, super soft. I've noticed that Barefoot Dreams in general has just kind of declined. I'm still picking it up. I'm just pricing mine a little bit lower. But when I looked up the plus size ones, the sell-through rate was really, really good. So the plus size ones, definitely I would price middle of market. I feel like the plus size ones were selling for like 40 to 60 bucks pre-owned. So I think, like I said, this is going to be a really great piece. So this is that super soft, cozy, long length. It's also neutral colors, so I thought that would do well. And then I also found this one. This is not Cozy Chic Light. It's just Cozy Chic. This is an older style Barefoot Dreams. This one's a 2X, and it's a really nice deep red color. This one's super thick and heavy too, so it's going to be really nice. Got some pockets, long length. So I think that those two are going to perform extremely well. And if you come across plus size Barefoot Dreams, I'd say definitely get them because sell-through rate's really good. All right, next up, this piece I was kind of sad about because it ended up having more issues than I expected. But this is Calvin Klein, and Calvin Klein is a brand I like to pick up in plus sizes specifically. Otherwise, I don't normally pick up a whole lot of Calvin Klein stuff, but it is a brand that retails for a lot. So this one is a really gorgeous plus size 22W dress, and it was new at tags, and that's the main reason I got it. It retailed for over $100, and yeah, it's just a really pretty like pink career kind of dainty dress. The issue is that it does have a couple of spots, which I think once someone gets home and like does a full wash on it, it'll be good to go. But I attempted to just like hand wash it because it was new with tags. I can't send it through the actual washer. It's still there. So a little bit of makeup there, a little bit of just dust marks there from like being in the store. But otherwise, a really solid piece. If I were selling this myself, I don't even know where I'd price it up. Probably close to $50, I would say, maybe even higher, given that it's new with tags. And then the next two pieces are also Calvin Klein. This is a Calvin Klein 20W blazer. This thing is gorgeous. Like I said, I had been requested to find some more career pieces, so I have been on the hunt, and I was like, well, that worked out this week because I found a lot of really great career pieces. So this is like a longer length, really pretty blue, gorgeous, feels like it has hardly been worn, lined blazer. I honestly don't know pricing on that. I just grabbed it for the show. I figured it would do good because plus size stuff does great for me, and it is a more substantial piece. If I had to guess, probably 50 on that. And this one is also a 22W. This is a brown kind of normal length, but very modern blazer. So excited about that one, and I think that those two are going to perform good as well. All right, next up, this one surprised me. I came across a bunch of Coldwater Creek plus size button up shirts while I was thrifting the other day, and I saw Coldwater Creek and I was like, nah, because I hadn't been doing very good with Coldwater Creek. However, I was like, you know what? There's a bunch of them here. I need to stop and like redo a comp and see where they're at, because I could be passing on like 10 Coldwater Creek tops. So I looked it up and the sell-through rate was actually 100% for the plus size, the specific size 3X button-up tops, 100% sell-through rate. And they were going for like 20 to 25 pre-owned. So I snatched all of them up. Most of them I think are being sold on like eBay or Poshmark. But I did pull a couple that I thought were really like fall inspired or winter inspired and cute for a plus size whatnot show. So this is one of the pieces that made it in. But in general, good sell-through rate. Again, some of them are very specific, like it has to be a 3X or 2X, has to be button up. But great comps if I were selling this myself, 25. All right, the next two pieces are both by the same brand. And I do like selling this in plus size. It really depends on the piece, but I thought this was more substantial. It is Isaac Mizrahi. This is a size 2X, and this is a longer length, really nice, soft, feels practically brand new black cardigan. And it does have some like metallic details on the edges. This one feels like it's hardly been worn. Oh, it's also like fleece lined. That one's really, really nice. If I were to sell it on my own, I would guess probably 30 to 35 on that one. And then I also have this one. It is also really nice. It doesn't have like the fleece lining, but it is longer length. It is a gorgeous orange color. And this one is a 1X. I'd probably sell this for 25 to 30. Okay, this next one I got based off of style. I think when I looked this up, it had a 50% sell-through rate, but the ones that were selling pretty well, like 35 bucks. So I did want to get it and try it out in this whatnot show, just because I did think it was really on trend. So this is the brand Solitaire, and they tend to make really bohemian, like almost Johnny Was inspired pieces. I've sold some Solitaire in the past, like bright multicolor stuff, and it did pretty good. So I thought plus size, you know, we'll give it a try. So this is more neutral color, but it does have some really gorgeous embroidery, kind of like a little bit longer, maybe a tunic length, 3/4 sleeve top. Really gorgeous. If I were to sell this myself, I'd probably sell it for 30 just to make it a quick sale. All right, here's another Torrid piece. This one is so cute. Size 4. I thought this would be perfect for like a photo shoot for somebody. Very like fall inspired. So this is a Torrid size 4, so 4X, which is a great size in Torrid. I don't normally like cold shoulder tops. They don't usually sell well for me, but this is so cute. So this is like a little flannelly looking, it's not actual flannel material, but flannel looking, smocked, cold shoulder, kind of peasant sleeve. This thing is so cute. I'd probably price this one up just because I liked it so much. So I don't know, probably like 30 to 35 on that one is what I would price that one for. All right, this one's more bread and butter for me. That usually sells for 20 to 25. It is Belle by Kim Gravel. Size 2X. This is one I only get in plus size. I'm actually noticing a couple of spots on the back here. So I might pull this one from the show. We'll have to see. Or I'll sell it for like $1 and just move it. But this is a brand I like to get in plus sizes. So this is a little bit of a wrap top. I'm actually going to set this one to the side so I don't forget to mark that one because it's kind of hard to see. Here's another Torrid piece. This one is a size 2. Torrid velvet stuff for me performs really well, so I wanted to get this. It is a lightweight blazer jacket, but it's got that like burnout velvet, and velvet's really trendy right now for the holidays. So I thought this one would also perform really well. I'd probably list this for 30 to 35. All right, closing in on the last couple pieces. This is a brand that surprisingly has been performing really well for me in plus size. It is Land's End, and they actually do make some pretty high quality pieces. This one is a 2X, and this one is a really cute, like cottagey, peasanty sleeve floral top. It's got some really nice details. I thought it was just really on trend. I'd probably list that for 25. I have two identical ones of these. This is Madewell. Madewell plus sizes for me sell really, really well. I'm not going to be expecting much from this, but it's usually a quick flip for me on buy it now sites, so I thought it would do good in the show. This is a size 2X, just little rainbow V-neck top, and like I said, I found 2 of those. And lastly is another Calvin Klein piece. This one's also new with tags. This one's an 18W. Don't know how much it retailed for, but I can guarantee it was a lot, because this is a really nice career new with tags dress. I really love how this comes in, and it has the little gold hardware here, very like form flattering. So excited to sell that. I would definitely list this one probably 50 to 60 on a buy it now site. So that is it for today's thrift haul. Like I said, I do have a bunch more pieces that are going to be going in that show, but those are some of the highlights and some of the brands that I like to sell, period, on really any platform. Hope that you guys learned a little bit. If you guys have a plus size bolo brand that I haven't mentioned in the last couple of videos, drop it down below. Help your fellow reseller out. That would be great, because I love learning, and I'm sure there's some that I just don't know about, like the Coldwater Creek 3X button-up tops. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I hope that you guys will join me in that Whatnot show, get something for yourself, or even get something to flip. Don't forget, if you use my link and code down below, you will get $15 off of your first purchase. There's no code, sorry, it's just the link, just the specific link down below. You'll get $15 off of your first purchase, so you could basically get something for free and just pay shipping. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you there. Bye.